Make sure you hit that subscribe button before we start. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this one. It was 10:03 a.m. when her message arrived. Short, icy, sent with the kind of confidence only someone convinced they'll never face consequences could have. Don't wait up. Words dripping with a smirk. Carrying a secret she thought she had buried deep. She assumed I was asleep. She assumed I trusted her. She assumed she could slip out of that club, fall into another man's arms, and sneak back home before sunrise like nothing ever happened. What she didn't know was that tonight, sleep never even crossed my mind. I was sitting in the living room, surrounded by 6 weeks' worth of evidence. Every lie, every excuse, every crack she tried to hide. The picture I sent her wasn't just a snapshot of a room. It was a statement. Drawers emptied, clothes folded, suitcases lined up by the door, our wedding photo taken down. The only thing left untouched was a fire, burning low, throwing shadows across the floor like silent witnesses. I took one perfectly angled photo, capturing the life I was leaving behind, and sent a message that shattered her fake confidence. No one here ever will again. The moment she opened it, I swear I felt the universe tilt. The first crack in the glass of her double life. Her panic hit instantly. I saw it on the location sharing app. I still had access to her. It darted around inside the club. First to the bathroom, then toward the exit, then out into the street. She wasn't drunk anymore. Fear sobers quick. While she was scrambling, the man she was cheating with got a full copy of their messages. From me. And so did his wife. And his boss. One by one, every secret she built her lies around blew apart, leaving her nowhere to hide. Inside our home, I stood still, letting the silence settle in. The place didn't feel like a home anymore. It felt like the aftermath of a wreck. And while she was sprinting back like her life depended on it, I was preparing the last piece of truth she'd face when she walked in. A video, recorded minutes earlier. Not angry, worse. Calm, final. The kind of calm that hits harder than any shouting ever could. At 1:10 a.m., my phone vibrated. 7 minutes. 7 minutes for her whole world to collapse. A car door slammed outside. Her heels pounded up the walkway in frantic, uneven beats. She was already sobbing, panicked, desperate, the kind of crying someone does when they realize their consequences aren't pretend anymore. Her keys slipped. She cursed, grabbed them again, then shoved the door open with shaking hands. The moment she stepped in, she froze. Her hair was a mess. Mascara streaked down her face. Her breathing sharp and ragged. But none of that mattered, because the first thing she saw wasn't me. It was the empty drawers, the missing ring box, the vanished suitcases, everything arranged to say one thing: I'm done. Then her eyes landed on the TV screen, glowing in the dark, paused on the first frame of the video I'd left playing. She whispered my name, soft and trembling, like a kid scared of the dark. Baby, baby, please be here. Please. No answer. Just the crackle of the fire and her own shaky breaths. She walked deeper inside, each footstep echoing louder in her own spinning mind. With a trembling finger, she tapped play. My voice filled the room. There I was on the screen, calm, empty, sitting exactly where she used to tell me she felt safe. I laid everything out, the messages, the receipts, the fake girls' nights, the holes in her stories, the hours unaccounted for. I didn't insult her, didn't yell. I just spoke the truth with a clarity that made denial impossible. And then I delivered the final blow. I wasn't leaving because she cheated. I was leaving because she thought I was too blind, too naive, too weak to ever know. As the video played, she broke. She hit her knees, screaming into her hands, shaking all over as the realization hit. Every lie recorded, every secret exposed, every escape route gone. The camera in the video panned wide, revealing the packed suitcases behind me, the same ones missing from the house now. She knew, right then, I wasn't upstairs. I hadn't just stepped out. I was gone, really gone. Her phone exploded with notifications. She grabbed it, praying it was me. It wasn't. It was the last person she expected, the wife of the man she cheated with. No threats, no name-calling, just screenshots. Her husband's confession, his begging, his entire truth spilled out. And then one chilling line. You didn't steal him. You exposed yourself. My wife screamed, slamming her fist into the hardwood, her reality finally sinking in. Then the front door opened again. She spun around so fast she almost fell. Hope flickered in her eyes for one final second. But it wasn't me. It was her sister. The same sister she used to brag to about her little adventures. The one she thought would never turn against her. Her sister stared down at her with disgust sharper than anger. He told me everything, she said. You ruined your marriage for a man who didn't even want you. Then her sister stepped aside, revealing me standing behind her. I wasn't angry. I wasn't crying. I wasn't broken. I was finished. She crawled toward me, begging, choking on apologies, promising anything, everything. I didn't budge. I didn't soften. I simply handed her one piece of paper, the divorce agreement already signed on my end. Then I said the line she'll hear in her nightmares forever. You told me not to wait up, so I stopped waiting for you forever. Her cries shook the walls. My silence ended the marriage. And as I walked out the door, she finally understood the truth that destroyed her world. I wasn't the one she lost. She was the one who was never enough.